Hello and welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be cleaning the living room, the kitchen, doing a few loads of laundry, and making dinner. So if you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing. I'm just gonna jump right in and I'm gonna collapse this little table. You probably see me take this apart in every other video, but this little table is great. My son has been doing some homework on it for his college classes in the middle of the living room. But we love this table, so even though I probably just collapsed in this video, I probably have taken it apart and taken it out numerous times since I've filmed this. So I know my living room looks a little different than it has in previous videos. This little black chair, it is a recliner we ordered from Walmart. We had it out in our rec room for a few weeks, and then the rec room got too cold and our little heater could not keep up with the Ohio winter weather. So we brought it in here, and I don't think you can see in this video, but we did bring our TV back into the living room, and I moved my desk over against the window, which I don't like it there because the sun is shining straight through the window and I'm slowly going blind every time I sit down and work at my computer. So I noticed right away that the vacuum's just not quite sucking everything up quite right, so I take a quick look at it, but I do eventually decide I'm going to keep vacuuming the living room just to see how far I get. So I did decide to take the time to unscrew the bottom and pull the brush out, which was dirty, but it wasn't the culprit. It's always the belt in this particular model of vacuum. Everything just kind of gets jammed into it. So I take the belt off and clean that out real quick. It's not the vacuum brand that's the problem, because I had this vacuum in the past, the identical one. It's just this particular model that I have right now. It just clogs up every so often. So now that I fixed the vacuum again and cleaned up my mess, I'm just going to go and vacuum the whole living room all over again, and I decided to tackle the hallway as well, and I picked up so much more dirt than I did the previous time, so I knew it was time to actually clean that out again. I'm just going to start a load of towels in the washer, and while I'm in here, you also notice I decided to clean off the dryer again. Stuff just accumulates, and I also decided to sweep the floor since I was in here already. So now I'm in the kitchen. I am just going to clean off the dining room table real fast and give it a good cleaning and scrubbing the placemats. Then I'll move on to doing tons of dishes. I absolutely hate doing dishes. It is my least favorite chore. That's why when I am filming a video, I always have tons of dishes. I will put it off. I don't have a dishwasher, and we've contemplated putting one in, but it does take up valuable cabinet space. Even though we have a large kitchen, the actual kitchen cooking area and cabinetry, there's not much to it. So I suffer and I do the dishes even though I'm constantly putting it off. kitchen is clean, I'm gonna go ahead and start dinner. Our favorite go-to meal from Sam's Club is the Member's Mark pulled pork. We try to always keep one in the freezer to have on hand for an easy meal for the night. But yes, we love this pulled pork. They also have a pulled chicken, but we prefer the pulled pork. Quick and easy. It does take about an hour to cook. So with the pulled pork for dinner, I am also going to make potato salad. I have a ton of potatoes that need to be used up so they don't go bad. So for my potato salad, it's really simple to make. I just clean my potatoes. I don't take the skin off at all. I just dice them up into little bite-sized pieces. And I throw that all in my Instapot with a cup of water. And if you like hard-boiled eggs in your potato salad, I always put my eggs in the Instapot to cook to make them hard-boiled eggs. I'm going to cook this on high pressure for about 5 minutes, and I'm going to do a quick release on it. So now the potatoes and the eggs are cooked, I'm going to take the eggs and put them in the cold water, get them all cooled down, and then when that is done, I'm going to do the same with the potatoes. To get them cooled down real fast, I'm going to drain the water out and then pop them in the fridge for a little bit to help the cooling down process so they stop cooking. So for my potato salad, I'm just going to mix up some mayonnaise and mustard, mix that up, and I'm going to mix that into my potato salad and the eggs once it's completely cooled. You can add whatever your preference is. This just happens to be what I have on hand, and it's super quick and easy. Now that my pulled pork is done, I let it rest on the counter for about 5 minutes, and I'm just gonna take 2 forks and I'm just gonna pull the meat right apart. So I'm just gonna plate this up real quick. I only have 2 plates because one of my kids is at a practice, and so it's just me and my son until my husband gets off of work, and we're just gonna plate this up. He likes barbecue on his. Now my daughter does not like anything on her meat, so this pulled pork's great because there's no sauce mixed into it. You just add your own sauce. So I'm going to finish off by putting a load of towels in the dryer to dry. So if you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.